をぶち込んで叩き起こしたいやつがいるんだ。まだ全然使いこなせちゃいねえけどな。見せてやる、その先の力というもの。ブリーチ、ブレイブソード。
Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Vast Master, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today we are going to be reviewing my Max Transcended True Shikai Ichigo. Only difference is that now he is T20 and just got his resurrection alongside Rukia and Renji. And Ichigo got a what the fuck resurrection, and no, I'm not gonna censor any of what I'm gonna say because I need to make a mini rant about this character. But before we go ahead and get right into it, let's just talk about the character's origins. This 1000-year Blood War version of Ichigo was by far the very first ranged NAD character to get the flurry skill. So upon coming out, he was a very big deal. He was great at autoing content and was just a really fun character to use for his time. And back then we didn't have guard break, we didn't have anything that just completely changed the way of how NAD units played out, and his skills were actually pretty decent. Like, he had flurry, normal attack damage of 20%, sprinter, weakened defense, and also had a berserker of 40% for when it came to doing a bit of damage with the strong attack. So like, for his time, he was a pretty decent character to use overall, and he was one of my favorite characters to play as back then. Even though his killer sucked because there was no use out of it, but like, I still had fun with his character. Sadly, I can't say the same thing because nowadays, you don't have guard break on a NAD character, you're pretty much screwed over. By the way, for those of you guys that don't understand what guard break is or the significance of the skill, it's a skill that allows you to penetrate through ranged and melee guard. So basically, it will make it so that way NAD units don't have to always use their strong attacks when meeting up against an enemy that can guard any type of normal attacks. And yeah, let's just see what he got on his resurrection. Now, mine is Max Transcended T20. Again, I do have 500 attack on him. And the bonus abilities, I gave him full stamina damage boost and long stride for the purpose of the showcase. So, for starters, his bruiser now got a buff. He now has 30% bruiser alongside the 20% normal attack damage soul trait. He now does 50% normal attack damage, which is pretty nice. And on the soul trait, he also picked up damage reduction of 12%. Now, as a character to play as, I kind of get it, but link-wise, you're not going to be using him as a link for PvP. Like, in my opinion, I just would have wished that he picked up something different like strong attack recharge, since that's very uncommon and would be nice for when linking him to the likes of 1000-year Blood War Tech Aizen and a lot of other stuff, or even full stamina damage boost. Like what happened to that Tsukishima link, right? We haven't gotten another link like that since then, so I don't understand, man. But anyways, he kept the Berserker and Devastation at 40%, so nothing's changed. He picked up increased speed droplet drop of 30%, so basically, they made him into a droplet farmer. Okay, what else did he pick up? He picked up long reach. It's a decent upgrade, even though the nat string was fine as is. It's just that it's a bit slow and only has 3 hits, but okay, fine. I would have preferred adrenaline, and that's it. That's it. That's all he picked up. Just the speed droplet drop, bruiser, and long reach. This is a what the fuck kind of resurrection because the speed droplet drop skill is a 2021 skill, meaning that this character could have picked up guard break, and for some stupid reason they made him a half-assed farmer. Why? If you really wanted to make him into a good farmer, at least either give him guard break, or in place of long reach, give him the pot skill. So that way he would actually have some purpose in epic grades. And that's why, in my opinion, his resurrection is a what the fuck. So yeah, they did Ichigo dirty. I'm saddened by that. I already knew from the start that he was not gonna get guard break, henceforth why I just didn't have the time to make the video nor, you know, documentate on that. But like, good God, KLAB knows how to piss off other people that love playing with their old favorite characters. It's just so dumb. It's really dumb. I'm sorry, but I just can't. well, I guess we can pretty much expect mid-resurrections from here on out with Nat characters, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get to showcasing him. He's not going to be all that different compared to when he initially released, just that his Nat string is going to be reaching out even further, it's going to be bigger, and he's going to be doing a bit more damage. So the first thing that I want to do is build him up with a full normal tag damage build. So let's just go and do that real quick. The total attack he has with this Nat build is 6,489 because my Abiyama is 5'5", and then the rest have level 10 attack, and then we're bringing with us Kuryoshiki because he can give out 20% more normal attack damage towards Tech Soul Reapers, and lastly Aizen for the boost. So that's all you guys really need to see here. So let's just go ahead and get right to it. Alright, before we get to showcasing what this guy can do, all you guys really need to know is that this is his Nat string. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot more range than last time. It's actually not too bad, but realistically speaking, he didn't really need long reach because they normally needed on melee characters, and seeing as this guy was ranged, they just made his Nat string from very good to freaking what the hell. Now, the strong attacks, on the other hand, the SA1 is terrible. It's gonna be the 40% shave attack, but it's not the same 40% shave attack that Bruno has. This type of SA sends mobs to Kingdom Come, and you guys will see what I mean. Oh, that's right, I'm too broken here. I'm gonna have to showcase it in co-op. This SA2 is gonna be the Crawling Vortex, so it's alright for guard breaking, and then the SA3 is full screen. So yeah, realistically speaking, he does have some pretty decent strong attacks for... Oh, there we go. You guys now see the problem with the fact that this guy's lacking perfect. He does have some decent strong attacks for guard breaking, but what's really going to be annoying when you bring this guy into co-op is going to be that SA1. Now, it's not going to be very noticeable in single-player quests because my Ichigo's beefed up, so they're going to die easily. But, like, when you bring him there, he's just not going to be all that great as people make it out to be, which is really annoying. Like, you guys already see the problem that this guy has with the fact that he lacks guard break. But yeah, he's doing around 71k, so not too bad. Let's boost. Almost 100k. Without killer, mind you, so not too shabby. Ah, there we go, we did 100k, so that's what I like to see. Now, that being said, I do want to try a specific build for when it comes to bringing him into Droplet Zone, just so that way that we can make this character to be a bit more enjoyable for when it comes to co-op content. But other than that, damage output is good. You can choose to use this character in epic raids, but let me just say this. If you're looking to use this character that can grind both droplets and potions, just use anime Uryu. I'm sorry to say this, but like, that's why I just find his resurrection to be an even more what the fuck kind of resurrection. Which is sad. It's sad to say the least. But now let's just go for a hybrid Nat build, and you guys will see what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you a new type of build that I managed to come up with. The full stamina damage boost and recharge build, because the whole point of this build is to go for a hybrid setup on Ichigo, just so that way we still do an insane amount of damage with the normal attacks. However, the strong attacks do become usable because we are not chapping this character. Plus, we'll be able to get our strong attacks back a bit more with these because we have ourselves the Sinkamen Chad. Unfortunately, it's 1 of 5, and I don't have any Transcendence on it. I just got the Chad not too long ago. So besides having low 5 SP, he doesn't really have all that much. We have the Butterfly Aizen, which is max Transcended, has level 10 SP and attack with 500 SP. And then we have Viole with level 10 SP and low 5 attack. So he's not 5'5", but still we're getting an insane amount of attack regardless. We have ourselves over 4,871 attack. And then in terms of SP, a good whopping 3,416. And the accessories are full-on hybrid accessories. We have the Holo Bait with 30% attack, the Pill with 30% attack, and then an extra T-set that I had lying around that I re-rolled from 30% SP to 30% attack. I literally have 3, so I may as well get away with doing so. And this is just to, you know, make this guy a bit more usable. And yeah, I'm also going to be testing this build out in Droplet Zone just to see how effective this will work out. And I'm not expecting it to do too good, but it never hurts to try because I just want to make this old favorite character of mine usable. That's just what I want to do, and that's what we're going to try out in this video. Now, there's one thing to take into consideration besides the fact that the normal attacks are going to be a lot less compared to previously, is that if you get hit even once, it's over. You lose all of that damage, and it's like as if you'll do nothing, and you'll just have strong attack recharge links equipped on him. So, that being said, be careful when using this type of build. So, yeah, it's very risky. But yeah, he's doing around 30 to 40k, so not too bad. And then the strong attacks, not bad. It actually killed some of the mobs, so at the very least there's that. 18k, 19k, and obviously the Crawling Vortex, which is going to do the least amount of damage. It did like, I don't even know, but one thing to take notice of is the fact that we're getting our strong attacks back with ease, just like that. But yes, 76k on that SA2, and yeah, not too bad. Let's boost up with Aizen. Yeah, 65k, 27 to 25k, not too bad, not too bad. And then lastly, the SA3, 23k. So yeah, obviously in single player, you're going to be able to do an insane amounts of damage regardless, once you get him 5-5. Obviously, not really recommended until you have this guy 3 of 5, where you have, at the very least, the attack, focus, and SP all leveled up. Wow, how did I dodge that? I don't even know. Alright, well, it's gonna be risky, but let's give this guy a shot in co-op Droplet Zone, since they made him into a farmer, so let's see if this build will work. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention before showcasing the actual build, here's how much FSD he had. Freaking 86%, so not bad at all. Alright, here we are. This is the same exact build as before. Obviously, when running him as a NAD build, he's gonna do what he can do in IZ, but this is just to see if this build will work in co-op. I'm not expecting it to work, but we'll just give it a shot, man. That's all I gotta say. And I don't really care who comes in, as long as I can get to showcasing Ichigo, which, now that I think about it, yeah, I'm basically gonna be carrying most of these guys anyways. Okay. Yeah, obviously the NAD is gonna do quite good. The SAs didn't really kill too much. I don't even know if my SA actually killed. Oh, here we have a Spada, so this is gonna be interesting. He's not doing as bad as I thought. I'll say that much, but then again, we do have Ichigo boosting us, but realistically speaking, yeah, SA1, as you guys can see, it really does push back mobs. But thankfully, if you give him long stride, it kind of fixes that issue because you just get up close and strike him down again, and there you guys go. I need to get a proper showcase. Let's just do another run solo, and then we'll just see how we'll go about it from there. But yeah, there we go. Boom. Not too bad. At least we're doing something with our strong attacks. Obviously, I do not recommend going with this type of build in either Inheritance Zone or Inheritance Trial, since it's the harder game modes that exist, and realistically speaking, this guy's a Droplet farmer, so you either want to use him in epic raids, and obviously for epic raid, you're going to want to go with a NAD build, easily. And then in Droplet Zone, only if he's 3-5, attempt this kind of build. Only if he's 3-5. 2-5, don't do it. 1-5, don't do it. You need both the attack, focus, and SP ready to go. Otherwise, you're just not doing anything. And you'd rather use the likes of the tech room. Plain as day. Now let's see if I can nuke. I doubt it. Oh, never mind. I was actually able to nuke. How surprising. But then again, this is Droplet Zone, not Inheritance Trials. Okay, let's try going for a solo run now. But okay, so far I'm not too disappointed. Okay, so now we're gonna go for a solo run. I brought in my dead alt account just so that way I can start the run, and the build is pretty much the same. So Okay, now we can for real get started on that. Okay, now we can test this out. No boost, no nothing. So yeah, the nat string, obviously it's not gonna be too bad. It's good. SA3 kills, so that's gonna be really good to note. Obviously against the spot, that's a given that we're gonna kill regardless. Yeah. Now you guys are pretty much starting to notice the SA1, so it pushes back really far. Too far that if you don't give the unit long stride or extra flash steps, you're just gonna, you know, take a bit more time than necessary just to kill the actual mobs. Not to mention, for autoing, it's a terrible strong attack because it just slows down the amount of time that you would take just to clear the quest. So sadly, well, there goes the full stand. So unfortunately, sadly, when it comes to playing as this character, they could have done this resurrection so much better. I don't understand why it turned out to be this way, because if I were working for KLAB, the ideas I would have done to fix up this character's resurrection is 1. Up the bruiser by a bit, give him like 40 for starters, so that's a bit more damage. And instead of long reach, I'd give him poise, so that way he can not get staggered in quests. And instead of the droplet skill, guardrail. That's what I would give if this character still had the 8 skill cap at the end of the day. Like, I don't understand why KLAB decided to go for this route. But yeah, the hybrid build, again, for co-op content and for what he's meant to be used, it's usable. But again, do not use this kind of build when at 105 or 205. He needs to be 3-5 with level 10 SP, level 10 attack, and level 10 focus. And yeah, that's all. So yeah, I guess I found some way to get some fun out of it, but as you guys notice, once you lose the damage and your full stam is gone, yeah, you will take in a huge ass nerf. And obviously for autoing, in Droplet Zone, don't use this character. If you have Ruruka, use her. She's gonna be a lot better than this Ichigo. And obviously speaking, 1000-year blower anime Uryu any day over this true Shikai Ichigo. But I mean, I'm still disappointed with how they made this character, and they really deserved more as a resurrection. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have actually enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. And the next 1000-year blower resurrection to expect will be 1000-year Blood War Rukia right here, who's 205, and I at least have her SP at level 10, so stay tuned, lads. This has been your boy, the Smasher, and I am signing out. Take care, lads. Peace out.